Katie, where you will always get the truth of the news of what's really going on all across America in the streets and in the White House. And with that, today, I want to talk to you about touring the White House. Have you ever thought about going to Washington, D.C.? Have you ever wanted to see this national monument that sits up in Washington, D.C. called the White House? It is historic. Well, if you go to whitehouse.gov, you will see how you can make appointments to go and visit and tour the White House. That's exactly what I want to read and talk to you about today. Now, President Trump and Mrs. Trump are delighted to take part in the long-standing tradition of welcoming members of the public to tour the White House. To request a White House tour, please contact your member of Congress. Contact information for all congressional offices can be found on congress.gov. Requests can be submitted up to 3 months in advance and no less than 21 days prior to the desired tour date. Tours are scheduled on a first-come, first-served basis and there's a limited number of spaces that are available. Therefore, you are encouraged to submit your request as early as possible. The White House tour hours are typically hosted on Fridays and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., excluding, of course, federal holidays and unless otherwise noted on the website. If your tour is confirmed, please note that you will be assigned a specific time and all tours are subject to change or cancellation. Identification that is required in order for you to go and tour the White House. All citizens ages 18 and older and foreign nationals of all ages, including children, must present a valid government-issued photo ID upon arrival for their tour. Acceptable forms of ID are, for U.S. citizens, it would be our United States driver's license, your United States passport, or a United States military ID. If you are a foreign national, you must either have a valid passport, an alien registration card, a permanent registration card, or a State Department issued diplomatic ID card. A U.S. driver's license is not acceptable as a form of identification for foreign nationals. No foreign issued state IDs, foreign issued driver's licenses, expired passports, photocopies, or other transmissions of these documents or other forms of identification will be accepted. Individuals without acceptable identification or whose identification does not exactly match the information previously registered may be denied entry. So there are some prohibited items that you are not allowed to carry when you go on your tour of the White House. Some things are aerosols, ammunition, bags of any kind, including fanny packs and clutches, cameras with detachable lenses, electric stun guns, e-cigarettes, fireworks, flags, food, guns, knives of any kind, lighters, liquids, mace, martial arts. I don't know how you can keep martial arts out. I mean, if you know how to do it, you know how to do it. But you get the idea. Liquids, mace, monopods, don't know what that is. Oh, yes, I do. Signs, strollers, tablets, tripods, tobacco products, toy weapons, video cameras, weapons, devices, any pointed object, and any other item determined to be a potentially safe hazard. Please note that storage facilities are not provided during your visit. Individuals who arrive with bags or prohibited items will not be permitted to enter into the White House. Now, what can you bring to the White House? You can bring baby carriers worn on your person, baby wipes, breast pumps, cell phones, compact cameras with lenses that are less than 3 inches, diapers, umbrellas without metal tips, wallets, and all items needed for medical purposes, like wheelchairs, EpiPens, medications, you get the idea. So getting to the White House. The use of public transportation is strongly encouraged, and there is no parking available on the White House complex, and street parking is pretty limited. The closest Metro rail stations to the White House are the Federal Triangle, which is the blue and orange lines, the Metro Center, which is the blue, orange, silver, and red lines, and the McPherson Square, which is the blue, orange, and silver lines. Restrooms are located at the White House Visitor Center, located at 1450 Pennsylvania Avenue. There are no restrooms available once you arrive for your tour within the White House. Accessibility at the White House. The White House tour route is wheelchair accessible. Visitors who wish to use a White House wheelchair should notify a U.S. Secret Service officer upon arrival. To request an American Sign Language interpreter for your tour, you can notify your point of contact in the congressional office that submitted your tour request. Guide animals are permitted in the White House. Health and safety guidance. Guests who receive a confirmed tour reservation will be issued a White House boarding pass ahead of their tour date containing pertinent health and safety guidance. Now, before you go, tours are self-guided and they last approximately 45 minutes. Eat a snack. Stay well hydrated prior to your arrival. Dress for the weather. It is Washington, D.C. Know the month you're in. And know that you will be outside a little bit before your tour. Be sure to arrive 15 minutes early before your scheduled time. No late arrivals are accepted. That's what I try to say in my Bible classes, but people still show up late. But in this case, if you show up late, you will not be accepted to come in. All guests must be previously registered via the RSVP link provided by the White House. You will have to silence your cell phones and refrain from phone calls during the tour. That's just common courtesy and respect for everybody. No flash photography or video recording is permitted during your tour. Visitors may call the 24-hour Visitors Office information line. The number is 202-456-7041 for the latest updates and information relevant to the White House tours. I hope you learned something. If you hadn't had a chance to check it out, call and schedule your tour for the White House. May God bless the White House, may God bless America, and mostly, God bless you today.